internet has come a long way since its first public release in 1991. We've moved from slow dial-up connections to new high-speed routers with wireless capabilities built right into them. Over the last 10 years, the amount of internet users has skyrocketed from only 304 million to over 1.7 billion people. It has evolved from simple uses such as research and communications to downloading large files and streaming live media. With the increased usage, internet service providers, commonly referred to as ISPs, have implemented new protocols such as throttling your speed and capping your bandwidth, restricting your internet freedom in an attempt to raise their profits.
Did you guys know about that?
No, I had no idea.
I learned about that about a month ago or something and was quite pissed.
I have no idea what that is.
Net neutrality is where you're not penalizing or you're not imposing restrictions on one content provider over another content provider.
When a company caps your bandwidth, they are limiting the amount of content you can download over a certain period. As a result, surpassing your bandwidth limit leads you to costly charges of up to over $25 a month. Throttling involves reducing the speed that you pay for at certain times of the day.
Do you have anything to say about that? Like, are you happy with it? Do you care?
I kind of care when I send files and receive them. If it's going to slow down, then I don't really want that because I like the speed of service. I like getting things done fast and efficiently, and if it's not going to do that for me, then why would I use it?
So, are you aware that they're slowing down your usage at certain times of the day?
No?
In addition, companies have also increased their monthly rates multiple times over the past few years, with some plans going for over $100 a month. For the past 20 years, internet users all over the world have been accessing any content they want from the web. Now, it's starting to change.
What's happened is that the billing model was developed based on concepts that were learned in the dial-up world, where people would dial up on their phone line and they'd be on for an hour or two a day, and then the rest of the time they wouldn't be connected. Trouble is now you're connected all the time, and you're downloading stuff all the time, and you're uploading stuff all the time, and the network access is 7/24, and it has to be.
Companies like Bell and Rogers have implemented central choke points on their network where they can filter everything, something called access concentrators. At the point of access concentrators, or simply by the fact that they have these things, and they use something called deep packet inspection, so they can actually look at the contents of the messages traveling across their network, and they can decide on the fly whether it's something they want to allow on their network. They have the ability to restrict what you can get.
In 2012, it is speculated and allegedly confirmed that the way we access the internet will drastically change. Instead of charging for speed, big service providers will now be charging you for content. For example, if you want access to Google and Wikipedia, you will have to buy the educational package. If you want access to Facebook, YouTube, and MySpace, you need to upgrade to the social networking package.
It's like you can't go on any independent site, you can't go look at other people's stuff, you can only go on certain things. I don't think that's a good idea.
It ultimately will stop the network from sort of progressing and growing the way it has to become valuable in areas where people haven't thought of.
Net neutrality has already fallen. People can't kid themselves about this. The fact that you cannot go to any ISP right now and have a clean, unfiltered connection to the internet is proof positive that there is no net neutrality. To stop the loss of net neutrality from getting any worse, and to hopefully try to get it back, consumers need to educate themselves on what net neutrality is, the majority of which have never even heard of it, and they have to approach their politicians.
As a society who believes in protecting our rights and freedoms, we need to confront these service providers and maintain our unlimited access to the internet. Log on to saveournet.ca, send a message to Parliament, and let your voice be heard.